members. As we rise and acknowledge the hard work and dedication of all the students, the rank holders, the gold medalists, silver medalists, and bronze medalists, and acknowledge their dedication, may I kindly request the students to please be seated according to the tokens that they have received. May I kindly request the gold, silver, and bronze medalists to kindly be seated as per the two tokens received by them. The token numbers have been printed behind the chairs. My dear students, kindly note that the token numbers have been printed and pasted behind the chairs. Please be seated as per the allotted token numbers. We have all ensured that each student gets their designated place. May I kindly request all the students to please be seated as per the token numbers that have already been assigned to them. Please check your token numbers pasted right behind the chairs, and we have printed the token numbers and pasted behind the chairs. May I request all the students, all the graduating batches students, rank holders and medalists to please sit on their assigned chairs and please be seated as per the token number to avoid confusion. May I also request the parents and the guardians to please take the seats behind the bar. Can I request all the parents and the guardians to please take the seats at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap? Kindly be seated so that we can witness this grand ceremony together. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the students who have entered the Sabha Mandap with the ceremonious band and have well witnessed the unveiling of the 4th Convocation Ceremony at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. As soon as the student procession settles, we would also like to introduce you to our most awaited segment, which is the academic procession of the 4th Convocation Ceremony of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat, that is about to enter the Sabha Mandap with all the dignitaries and guests very soon. May I kindly request the students to please come ahead and be seated as per the token numbers that you have received. The token numbers have been pasted and printed behind the chairs. I request all the students to please check their token numbers and sit accordingly. May I request the student volunteers to help our rank holders and medalists to kindly occupy the designated chairs so that we all can begin the academic procession of the 4th Convocation Ceremony at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. My dear students, can we please occupy the seats as per the token numbers, and may I request all the parents, the guardians, to please be seated at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. Kindly be seated towards the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. I request all the students of the graduating batches, the rank holders, the medalists, everyone who participated in this very traditional and ceremonious procession of the students to please be seated. Dear students, kindly check for your token numbers that have already been assigned to you. We have pasted the token numbers behind the chairs, please sit as per your token numbers to avoid confusion. I would also like to read a couple of instructions before we begin with the ceremony, and I request all the students, all the student volunteers to ensure that discipline and decorum is maintained in the Sabha Mandap. Dear students and dear parents, I hope we have parked our vehicles in the designated places to ensure smooth movement. While we begin and start with the commencement of the fourth convocation ceremony, we are required to observe a few protocols. I would be giving the guidelines to all our dear students as well as parents. Wearing the ceremonious uttariya and pagdi for the convocation as the attire is mandatory. I hope we all occupy the seats as per the designated token numbers. The token numbers are pasted to the rear side, that is the back side of the chairs. Kindly check for your token numbers which have been printed and pasted on the rear side or the back side of the chairs. And may I request all the students to be seated according to their token numbers in their designated places. I also request all the parents and the guardians to please occupy the seats at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. A few instructions for the audience. Everyone present in this ceremony shall stand up at the following occasions. I want students and parents to make a kind note of this. All those who are present in this ceremony have gathered in this Sabha Mandap have to rise and stand for the following occasions. At first, when the academic procession enters the hall, the Sabha Mandap, we shall all rise and clap for the academic procession. Second, when we request you to rise for the national song and the national anthem, we shall follow the protocol in the similar fashion. We shall also rise at the time of the invocation and prayers. And finally, towards the end, or let's say the culmination of the fourth convocation ceremony at Dr. Vishwanath, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat, when the academic procession departs and leaves the Sabha Mandap, we shall finally rise for the same. So I hope the instructions are clear. I still see a few students to the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. Kindly note that loitering is strictly prohibited. Please occupy your designated chairs according to your allotted token numbers. Dear students, please be seated as per the designated token numbers assigned to all of you. We have pasted the token numbers behind the chairs, and each student has been assigned their seats accordingly. Please ensure that we follow this protocol to maintain discipline and decorum in the Sabha Mandap. My dear students, can we all be seated, because in a few minutes from now, we are expecting the academic procession to enter the Sabha Mandap. I also kindly request the parents and the guardians to please occupy the chairs at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. We will expect all the students from the graduating batches to please be seated in the front rows as per their designated token numbers. May I kindly request all the students to please take their seats accordingly. We expect discipline, decency, and decorum in the Sabha Mandap, and therefore, I request you to follow certain guidelines. No cross-talks, photography, movements, loitering inside the Sabha Mandap shall be allowed during the ceremony. The clapping of hands is the only form of acknowledgement. My dear students and parents, kindly note, this is a very important instruction. The clapping of hands is the only form of acknowledgement recommended. Whistling, shouting, making noise, cheering, and other forms of exclamations are strictly prohibited. As soon as the first ceremony of the fourth convocation at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat ends, we shall break for lunch after the first part of the convocation ends. And as soon as the lunch break is over, we shall all gather again with the convocation attire in the designated venues, that is the Sabha Mandap as well as the World Peace Dome, for the distribution of the degrees. I hope that we have received instructions regarding the same. We will also run you through the specific instructions towards the end of the first half of the convocation ceremony. Meanwhile, may I kindly request you to also note a very important point. The official photographer shall carry out photography and videography during the ceremony. Photographs will be received from these professional photographers afterwards. Engagement points are created for Alumni Association. My dear students, please note, engagement points are created for Alumni Association and Center for Institute Academic Partnership Interaction. Kindly visit the integration points from 4 p.m. onwards. The engagement points will be there for you, which will be functioning from 4 p.m. onwards. Kindly visit these locations where you can also connect with the other alumni of MIT World Peace University. I hope we have received all the instructions clearly, and in a few moments from now, we will expect the academic procession to enter the Sabha Mandap. May I request all the parents who are entering the Sabha Mandap to please be seated and occupy the chairs at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. The first few rows have been designated for the rank holders, the medalists, as well as the students of the graduating batches. I hope we have taken care of the token numbers that we have been assigned to. Please ensure that you sit according to your token numbers, which are pasted exactly behind the chair, which is the rear side of the chair. Ensure that you check the token numbers and sit accordingly. Kindly maintain discipline in the Sabha Mandap. We are about to witness the entry of the academic procession in a few moments from now. So may I kindly request all of you to please be ready, because the moment the academic procession enters the Sabha Mandap, we shall all rise and clap and acknowledge the start of the 4th Convocation Ceremony at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. Thank you. My dear students, please be seated. My dear students, please be seated. We are about to witness the procession very soon. The procession has not yet entered the Sabha Mandap. I request all the parents and the guardians to kindly be seated. And also, please note, an important instruction for all the students of the graduating batches who have yet not registered. So I'm sure the students who are already sitting here can pass this information to their friends if they're finding any difficulty in registering for the convocation ceremony. Please ask them to enter the Sabha Mandap and occupy the seats beyond this iron bar. We have made arrangements for them. So let us not waste time in the arrangements of the registration process. They can very well take and occupy the seats right behind the iron bars, and the others who have already registered for the convocation ceremony in advance, as per the communication that you must have received, you already have been allotted token numbers, and I request you to please sit according to the token numbers which are pasted behind the chairs. That is the rear side of the chairs. Please check the token numbers that have been pasted or printed, and they are there right behind the chair. So check the rear side of the chair and also check the token number that has been assigned to you, which you must have received after the registration process, and kindly be seated. I will make an official announcement once we are about to welcome the academic procession, which will enter from the entrance of this Sabha Mandap. So please don't worry, kindly be seated till then. And all the students who have yet not registered, so the unregistered students of the graduating batches can surely occupy the seats behind the iron bars. I also welcome all the parents and the guardians. I see a few parents entering the Sabha Mandap. May I kindly request all the parents and the guardians to please occupy the seats at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. Thank you. I would also like to request the students to kindly note that while we confer the medals, so there is an important segment in this convocation ceremony, the fourth convocation ceremony, which is the conferment of the medals to the students. So we have invited gladly all the medalists from the different divisions and the departments at MIT World Peace University. My dear students, kindly note, this is an important instruction for all of you. When we begin with the conferment of the medals to the medalists, please note your respective deans or directors will be reading your names from the podium to my right. The respective deans and directors will be reading names from the podium to my right. You're expected to climb the stage from your right-hand side, come here in the center of the stage, receive your medal, pose for the photograph, and again leave from the right. My dear students, we are about to witness the entry of the grand academic procession at the fourth convocation ceremony of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. And in a couple of minutes from now, the procession will be entering from the main entrance of the Sabha Mandap. Let us all rise and clap for the entrance of the academic procession being led by the Registrar of MIT World Peace University, Dr. Prashant Dave, as well as our distinguished guests of honor, our Chief Guest of Honor, Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji, our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh Ji, our revered Professor Vishwadharmi Dr. Vishwanath Karad Sir, the UNESCO Chair Holder, our Honorable Executive President of MIT World Peace University, Shri Rahul V. Karad Sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Dr. R.M. Chitnis Sir, our Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellors, Deans, Directors, Heads of schools of different departments at MIT World Peace University are entering the Sabha Mandap. Let us have a huge round of applause, my dear friends, parents, students, and guardians. Let us all welcome together with a thunderous applause the ceremonious academic procession where the Registrar, Dr. Prashant Dave, has entered carrying the ceremonial Jnana Danda, which symbolizes university scholarship, academic integrity, leadership in education, research, and innovation. The carrying of this Jnana Danda marks the inaugural of the academic procession at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. And we are pleased to continue the legacy of the Royal Convention of carrying this Jnana Danda. Let us have a huge round of applause, my dear friends. Let us keep applauding, my dear friends, as the academic procession has now entered the Sabha Mandap, which marks the beginning of the fourth convocation ceremony at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. Can we continue with the thunderous applause, my dear friends and parents? may I request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed on the dais and please come towards the lighting of the auspicious lamp. May I request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed to the lighting of the auspicious lamp. A stupendous event in a student's life that marks the beginning of a new journey. This convocation ceremony is that day where we all feel proud, and may I kindly request all the dignitaries and delegates on the dais to proceed towards the traditional lighting of the lamp. May I request all the students to please be seated, kindly maintain discipline in the Sabha Mandap. Dear students, please be seated. We shall now witness the traditional lighting of the lamp at the 4th Convocation Ceremony of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. Let us have a huge round of applause, my dear friends, as we mark the beginning of a new journey in all the lives of the students of the graduating batches at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. शुभम करोतु कल्याणम आरोग्यम धन संपदा शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय दीपक ज्योति नमोस्तुते. May I kindly request all the students as well as the parents and guardians to kindly rise for the national song. And may I kindly request the technical team to now before we relay the national song, may I kindly request the band members to ceremoniously conclude the tunes and the music. Thank you so much. Let us all rise and keep standing for the national song. May I kindly request my technical team to relay the national song. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Shasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra-jyosna Pulakitayaminim, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadhura Bhashinim, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram. let us all keep standing for the world peace prayer, and let the supreme light of knowledge dispel the darkness of ignorance. Let us join hands, close eyes, and wholeheartedly pray as I request my technical team to kindly relay the world peace prayer.
प्रतिपाद्या जय जय स्वसंवेद्या आत्मरूपा देवातुति गणेषु सकलार्थमति प्रकाशु मणे निवृत्तिदासु अवधारि गोदी गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Thank you so much for your wholehearted participation. May I kindly request the dignitaries on and off the dais, the students and the parents to kindly be seated. I once again welcome warmly all of you to the 4th Convocation Ceremony of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. And now, as we begin and commence this very historic event at the Sabha Mandap, may I kindly request the Registrar of MIT World Peace University, Dr. Prashant Dave, to kindly request the UNESCO chairholder, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, founder and chief patron, MIT's MIT Pune, and president, MIT World Peace University, to declare the convocation ceremony open. Over to Dave, sir.
Namaskar. First of all, I would request all the students and parents to settle down properly. Requesting everyone to settle down quickly. Yeah. Namaskar to all. May I now please request our founder president, Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, to declare Convocation 2022 of Dr. Vishwanath Karad MIT World Peace University open.
Friends, I declare MIT World Peace University Convocation 2022 open.
Let us have a huge round of applause for the official commencement of the 4th Convocation Ceremony. Thank you so much. Before proceeding, may I kindly request all the students of the graduating batches who are waiting outside the Sabha Mandap, as well as the parents and the guardians, to kindly be seated. All the rank holders and the medalists, please occupy the front rows as per the tokens allotted to you, and please be seated on the designated chairs. Thank you so much. With this, it gives me immense pleasure to mention that time is not measured by the passing of years, but by what one does, what one feels, and what one achieves. I hereby now request Professor Dr. R.M. Chitnis, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, to kindly propose the welcome address followed by the batch review. Over to Chitnis, sir.
Good morning and namaskar to all of you. We are here in this auspicious ceremony of the 4th convocation of MIT World Peace University. On behalf of our founder president of MIR's MIT Group of Institutions and UNESCO chairholder, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, on behalf of Executive President of MIR's MIT Group of Institutions and MIT World Peace University, Shri Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir, and on behalf of all the Board of Trustees of Management of MIT World Peace University, faculty, staff, students, may I extend a very warm welcome to Chief Guest of today's Convocation Ceremony, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh ji, Honorable Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Government of India. Hearty welcome to the guest of honor, Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Kasturi Rangan sir, ex-chairman of ISRO and former Vice Chancellor. And a grand welcome to all the dignitaries present here in this magnificent pandal amidst world's biggest peace dome, which is just adjacent to this pandal. Friends, Convocation is a ceremony to celebrate the success of our students who will be graduating today. At the same time, this conferment of degrees will also mark a beginning of a wonderful life in this world full of exciting opportunities awaiting for you, my dear students. Coming out of the umbrella of our university campus, which helped you to gain your skills, your knowledge, information, and expertise in your respective domain subjects. Now it is the time to embrace the sky and fly high. Friends, we at the MIT World Peace University have set this as our prime objective to impart value-based and holistic education for bringing life transformation in our students. Values and virtues are the pillars of our lives, my dear friends. And why holistic? Holistic because subject-specific education is available in many other places. We appreciate that. But education for not just excelling in the academics and curricular development, but also in co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, and more than that, socially important activities is what makes you stand out from the rest in this world. And that is what is MIT World Peace University. And that's why inclusion of peace studies, inclusion of rural immersion program, inclusion of social initiatives like Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, mega sports events like Summit, cultural festivals like Arohan, and many such beyond academics activities make MIT World Peace University stand mighty and tall. But our earnest efforts don't stop here, my dear friends and students, and the parents too. As a part of the felicitation of UPSC rankers and qualifiers, brainchild of our Executive President Rahul Karad sir, a unique social leadership development program, SLDP, was organized for our students to evolve themselves as a socially responsible citizens with the leadership qualities of our nation, Bharat. Similarly, the first of its kind Innovation Conclave RIDE, RIDE, Research, Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship, which stands for these 4 values, was organized, again the brainchild of Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir. While our students have maintained a glorious legacy of winning the Smart India Hackathon every year, but difference is this year we launched our own MITWPU Hackathon competition, and we received huge response and accolades from all over India. Across India, 5,000 plus students participated in this. In order to inculcate and hone research and innovation culture among the students, we introduced Innovation Seed Fund scheme, wherein a team of 5 students and 1 faculty member received innovation funds of rupees 1 lakh each to put forth projects based on the innovative ideas. Again, initiative by Honorable Rahul Vishwanath Karad sir. Friends, let me formally share with you the batch review of this Convocation 2022. This year, in all, 4,578 students are graduating. May I repeat? 4,578 students are graduating. And if I can share with you, amongst them, we will be awarding 2,932 bachelor's degrees, 1,590 master degrees, 45 postgraduate diplomas, 1 PhD, and 10 plain diplomas. And let's clap for the forthcoming medalist. You are aware that MIT World Peace University gives 3 types of medal: gold medal, silver, and bronze. But in addition to that, President's Medal and Executive President's Medal. This year, we have 89 gold medal winners who will be felicitated on the dais after this. 32 silver medal winners, let's clap for them. And 10 bronze medals sitting here, let's clap for them. And huge round of applause for 2 medal holders sitting on the dais. One is President Medal winner and one is Executive President Medal winner. These degrees are coming out of various faculties such as Engineering 1,466, Faculty of Management 1,603, Media Journalism 284, Commerce 269, Economics 20, Faculty of Science 564, Education Faculty 119, 149 from Faculty of Pharmacy, 38 from Sustainability Studies, 55 are from Design, and 13 from Faculty of Governance. Heartiest congratulations to all the graduates today. Let's have a huge round of applause for all of you. We are proud to mention here that this year we will be awarding degrees which are enabled with blockchain technology developed by our own School of Computer Engineering and Technology under leadership of Dr. Khandekar and Dr. Vrishali Kulkarni for Department of Examinations. My appeal to you, this is your alma mater. This MIT World Peace University belongs to you. We will retire one day, but till your last day on this planet, you will be part of MIT. So do every day something for MIT, either coming here or online or through social media. MITWPU को कभी मत भूलना, दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबिया लेके चलना, दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबिया लेके चलना, नज़र में ख्वाबों की बिजलियाँ लेके चलना, नज़र में ख्वाबों की बिजलियाँ लेके चलना, लेकिन MIT वर्ल्ड पीस यूनिवर्सिटी को कभी ना भूलना. Put it in a musical format, MIT वर्ल्ड पीस यूनिवर्सिटी को कभी अलविदा ना कहना. चलते चलते मेरे ये गीत याद रखना, MIT को कभी अलविदा ना कहना. बीच राह में दिलबर कहीं बिछड़ जाए आप मगर, और सुनी सी लगे तुम्हें जीवन की वो डगर, हम सब आपके लिए लौट आएंगे, तुम यूं ही बुलाते रहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, MIT को कभी अलविदा कहना. जय हिंद, जय भारत, most welcome.
Thank you so much, and we can definitely witness the cheering for this ceremonious occasion. And before we proceed, we have important instructions coming from the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir.
At the outset, let me thank you for the huge response. More than 8,000 parents and students are here. But request is to maintain certain discipline, dignity and decorum, because Honorable Minister for Education is here and Honorable ISRO Chairman is also here. So there are certain chairs still empty in the front. So all those who are graduating today, sitting in the back side, they are requested to come in the front side. We will give you 1 or 2 minutes. First, second row, both side corner seats are empty. So all students with uniform, they can come forward and sit here. Thereby, a lot of parents and invitees are waiting outside. They don't have chairs to sit. So I request all the students to come forward and sit and occupy these chairs. Thereby, parents will get some empty chairs which they can accommodate soon. Thank you very much. Your time starts now. We have another 60 seconds. And you know you are very well-informed, cultured and dignified and decorum, and with discipline you will come forward, all of you. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Thank you, sir. इस दीक्षांत समारोह में आप सभी का फिर से स्वागत है. As our Vice Chancellor sir has instructed, we would like to follow the instructions with discipline and decorum of MIT World Peace University. May I kindly request all the students of graduating batches wearing the uniform, the uttari and pagadi, to kindly proceed further, occupy the chairs in the front rows. And I also request the parents and the guardians who are waiting outside the Sabha Mandap to please kindly enter the Sabha Mandap and occupy the chairs at the rear side of the Sabha Mandap. May I request the students to maintain the discipline and please occupy the front chairs so that we can begin with the proceedings of the 4th Convocation Ceremony of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat. May I kindly request the students to please be seated as early as possible. Thank you so much. As we all know that we have gathered here to recognize, appreciate and applaud the gifted minds at the threshold of their professional careers, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Bharat, is glad and honored to have the honorable dignitaries on the dais. And we shall now proceed with the felicitation ceremony of the honorable dignitaries. May I kindly request our revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, as well as our Honorable Executive President, Shri Rahul V. Karad, sir, to kindly do the honors. It's our great pride and privilege to honor our chief guest, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, the Honorable Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Government of India. Let us have a huge round of applause for Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh ji. Let the applauses continue, my friends. Thank you so much. It is our great fortune and privilege to have amongst us our guest of honor, Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji, Padma Vibhushan, Honorable Chancellor, Central University of Rajasthan, Chairperson of National Education Policy 2020 and former Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha, as well as former head of ISRO. Let us give a huge round of applause for Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji. Thank you so much. Can we have a huge round of applause, my dear friends, for all the dignitaries and the distinguished guests on the dais. And with this, I would like to mention that all your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them, as said by Walt Disney. And now, I would kindly request the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir, to please unveil the annual report. Thank you so much. And now we would like to have the most awaited segment by the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir, where he would declare regarding the conferment of the degrees. Over to Chitnis, sir.
This is a formal declaration of fourth convocation of MIT World Peace University. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune, as a Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare that all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent and are admitted to the respective degrees, I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degrees awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. With this, may I request our Honorable President, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, to confirm the degrees. Dr. Karad, sir, please.
I hereby confer the degrees.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to a very, very important segment of today's convocation ceremony, wherein the conferring medals will be done to the students at the august hands of Honorable Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh ji, Honorable Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji, and revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karadji. Now I shall request Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Prasad Khandekar, sir, to kindly take over. Before that, I have a request to all the students who will be receiving the medals. Kindly make a queue towards your left-hand side. So kindly get up from the stairs, come to the middle of the stage, wherein the medals will be conferred to you, pose for the photograph, and kindly leave from your right-hand side of the dais. On that note, I shall kindly request, sir, to take over.
Thank you. Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you 180 students who have passed the Master of Technology program and have registered for this convocation in person and or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to kindly award medals and degrees to the below students of MTech program. Thakur Aditi Prakash, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Master of Technology in Network Management and Cyber Security, Gold Medal with CGPA of 9.89.
Can we have a huge round of applause, my dear friends? It's all the hard work that is paying off for these students, wherein the medals are being conferred.
Saungule Savita Dayanand, Master of Technology, VLSI and Embedded System, CGPA 9.64, Gold Medal. Shukla Rushikesh Nitin, Master of Technology, Data Science and Analytics, Gold Medal, CGPA 9.96. Raghav Prashant Sambre, Master of Technology, CAD CAM CAE, Gold Medal 9.87. Sir, I present before you the 1,316 students who have passed the Bachelor of Technology program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to kindly award medals and degrees to the below students of BTech program. Keval Padamwar, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science, 9.97 CGPA, Gold Medal. Dhruv Madan, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science and Engineering, 9.96, Silver Medal. Karkale Pranay Pramod, Bachelor of Technology, Mechanical Engineering, 9.96, Gold Medal. Sarvesh Maruti Darade, Bachelor of Technology, Mechanical Engineering, Silver Medal, CGPA 9.81. Mane Shubhada Rajendra, Bachelor of Technology, Mechanical Engineering, Bronze Medal, CGPA 9.77. Pardeshi Yash Kundan, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science Engineering, Bronze Medal. Jain Bhushan Vinod Kumar, BTech Civil Engineering, 9.8 CGPA, Silver Medal. Chinmay Amalkar, Bachelor of Technology, Civil Engineering, 9.65 CGPA, Bronze Medal. Mimansha Gupta, Bachelor of Technology, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Gold Medal, 9.85 CGPA. Sir, I present before you the 19 students who have passed the PG Diploma in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Dr. Srinivas Subbarao, Dean Faculty of Management, to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you one student who has completed Doctor of Philosophy, and 771 students who have passed the Master of Business Administration program, and 115 students who have passed the Master of Computer Applications program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medals and degrees to the below students of Doctor of Philosophy. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis sir and Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Tapan Panda sir to join. I am inviting Mr. Gautam Surendra Bapat, Doctor of Philosophy in Management. Now I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medals and degrees to the below students of MBA program. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor sir and Pro Vice Chancellor sir to please join. Now I am reading the names of the gold and silver medalists from School of Management. Bogam Nidhi Hamant, Faculty of Management with silver medal with 9.49 CGPA. Now I request Hafija Tasadak, Faculty of Management, Marketing, Gold Medalist with 9.56 CGPA. Huh? Third one. Okay. Now I call Devankar Rahul Manchidarch, Faculty of Management, Financial Management, Silver Medalist. Now I call Deshpande Aditya Shirish, Faculty of Management, Marketing Management with Silver Medal. Okay. Next, Manor Sarvesh Pradeep, Operations Management, Silver Medalist with 9.69 CGPA. Now I call Mr. Mukul Manoj Karandi, Faculty of Management, General Management, Gold Medalist with 9.2 CGPA. Now I invite Ms. Diksha Rana, Faculty of Management, with the General Management with Gold Medalist with 9.46 CGPA. Next. Yeah. Role Suraj Digambar, Faculty of Management, Gold Medalist, 9.37 CGPA. Mr. Manarohan Sudhakar, Faculty of Management, Operations Management with Gold Medal. Role Suraj Digambar, General Management with 9.37 CGPA. Charwad Richa Chetan, Corporate Social Responsibility, Specialization Gold Medalist. Next, Mr. Prashant Kumar Shah, Faculty of Management, Hospital and Healthcare Management, Gold Medalist with 9.21.
Can we have the huge round of applause, my dear friends? It's all the hard work that is paying off.
Ms. Saijal Garg, Master of Business Administration and Corporate Social Responsibility with Gold Medalist. Dimbar Rushikesh Shantilal, Hospital and Healthcare Management, Gold Medalist with 8.64 CGPA. Mr. Deshpande Tanmay Dilip, Sports Management Gold Medalist, 8.65 CGPA. No, it is not there. Next, Ms. Loni Kapoor, Corporate Social Responsibility Gold Medalist with 9.23 CGPA. Deshpande Tanmay Dilip, Sports Management. Ligode Rucha Deepak, Master of Business Management, Project Management as Gold Medalist. No, why you are not given? Aishwarya Vikas, Master of Business Administration, Hospital and Healthcare Management, 9.35 CGPA, Gold Medalist.
Let the applause remain louder, my friends.
Now I request the MCA students, Master of Computer Application, Mr. Kunal Arora, with 9.87 CGPA with Gold Medalist. Next, Miss Valecha Nikita Sunil Kumar, Master of Computer Application, 9.87 CGPA, Silver Medalist. Next is the third. Bihani Purushottam Mahesh Chandra, Master of Computer Application, Silver Medalist. Okay. Thank you.
Students,
Next,
please
I
maintain
request,
the decorum.
Professor Dr.
No
Deependra
whist-
Sharma.
No whistling and hooting is allowed. You can keep your appreciation confined to the claps alone. It's a request to all of you.
Now I request Professor Deependra Sharma, Dean Faculty of Management, UG, to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karat, sir, Founder President, MIT WorldPeace University, I present before you 716 students who have passed Bachelor of Business Administration program under the Faculty of Management UG. I am registered. It's not working? Okay. Thank you. And have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medals and degrees to the students of the BBA program. I also request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chetney, sir, and Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Tapan Panda, sir, to join for the same. We will start with Vishwesh Ravi Shankar, faculty from Management UG, who has the first rank holder with a CGPA of 9.92, a gold medalist. Next we have Thakkar Namrata Nitin Jain, a second rank holder with a silver medal, 9.92 CGPA. Next we have Agarwal Ashish Rajendra, a first rank holder, CGPA 9.94, gold medalist. Joshi Richa Anil, BBA IB, first rank holder, gold medalist with a CGPA of 9.82. Now may I request Professor Dr. Preeti Joshi, Head of School for the Faculty of Liberal Arts, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 150 students who have passed the Bachelor of Arts program under the Faculty of Liberal Arts and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor R.M. Chitnis to kindly award medals and degrees to the below students of Bachelor of Arts program. Anshika Pankaj Singh, Faculty of Liberal Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Gold Medal with 9.81 CGPA.
Let us give a huge round of applause, my dear students, and let the applause remain. Thank you so much.
Devashri Desai, Faculty of Liberal Arts, Bachelor of Liberal Arts, Psychology, Gold Medal with 9.83 CGPA. Now I request Professor Dr. Archana Chaudhary, Head School of Faculty of Education, to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 31 students who have passed the Master of Education and 88 students who have passed the Bachelor of Education program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medal and degree to the below student, MEd program. Thank you. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to join him. MEd, Himani Bora, 9.95 CGPA, ranked first, gold medal. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medal and degree to the below student of B.Ed program. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to join him. B.Ed, Meenu Kalita, ranked first with 10 CGPA, gold medal. I request Professor Dheeraj Singh, Director, Media and Journalism, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Honorable President, Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 12 students who have passed the Masters of Arts program, 79 students who have passed the Bachelor of Arts program, 10 students who have passed the Diploma in Photography program, and 33 students who have passed Bachelor of Fine Arts program under Faculty of Media, Arts and Journalism, and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. Most of our students will receive their degrees in absentia. Therefore, I request Dr. Anjali Sane, Associate Dean, Faculty of Commerce, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 11 students who have passed the Master of Commerce program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to kindly award the medal and degree to Mr. Aziz Juzar Bhanpurwala from the Faculty of Commerce, Master of Commerce program with a first rank and gold medal and a CGPA of 9.93. I request Dr. Tapan Panda, Pro Vice Chancellor, to please join him. Sir, I present before you the students, 202 students who have passed the Bachelor of Commerce program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to kindly award the medal and degrees to the below students of Bachelor of Commerce. I request Dr. Tapan Panda, Pro Vice Chancellor, to join him. I present before you Mr. Shakti Mittal from the Faculty of Commerce with specialization in international accounting and finance.
Can we
with
have
gold
a huge
medal,
round of applause for that, my dear students?
ranked first with a CGPA of 9.1. Next we have from Faculty of Commerce and Economics, Mr. Shivam Mandhane, specialization in marketing management, gold medal, ranked first with a CGPA of 9.57. Sir, I present before you Priyanshu Jhawar with a silver medal, ranked second with specialization in marketing management and a CGPA of 9.2. Thank you. Now I request Professor Dr. Shalini Sharma, Dean, School of Public Policy and School of Economics, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 20 students who have passed the MSc Economics program, 56 students who have passed the BSc Economics program, and 8 students who have passed the Bachelor's program in Government and Administration, who have registered for the convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir, to kindly award the medal and degree to Upadhyay Prathamesh Gajanan Sneha for standing first, gold medal, 9.17 CGPA in MSc Economics. I request Dr. Tapan Panda, Pro VC, to join him along with the chief guest. I request the Vice Chancellor to kindly award the medal and degree to Langre Omkar Digambar, Bachelor's Program in Government and Administration. Gold medal, first rank, 8.93 CGPA. Thank you. I request Dr. Shubha Lakshmi Joshi, Associate Dean, Faculty of Science, to take over the proceedings.
Thank you. Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you 268 students who have passed Master of Science program and 135 students who have passed Master of Computer Application program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medal and degrees to the below students of MSc program. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. C.M. Chitnis, sir, and Dr. Milind Pandey, Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, to join him. Pratiksha Bhagwat, Faculty of Science, Master of Science, Biotechnology, first ranker, gold medal, 9.89 GPA. Bhumika Vora, Master of Science, Industrial Polymer Chemistry, gold medal, first rank, 9.83 GPA. Trivedi Deep Mahubahi, Master of Science, Computer Science, first ranker, gold medalist, 10 GPA. Amit Vilas Devkar, Tarishi Baranswal, Master of Science, Mathematics, gold medal, 9.91 GPA. Amit Vilas Devkar, Master of Science, Physics, gold medal, 9.87 GPA. Thorat Swapnil Sudhir, Thorat Swarali Sudhir, Master of Science, Statistics, first ranker, gold medal, 9.95 GPA.
A huge round of applause for that, my dear students.
I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award medals and degrees to below students of Master of Computer Application. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor R.M. Chitnis sir to join him. Arora Namita Naveen Kumar, Master of Computer Application, Faculty of Science, silver medal, 9.87 GPA. Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you 89 students who have passed Bachelor of Science program and 70 students who have passed Bachelor of Computer Application program and have registered for this convocation or in absentia. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award the medal and degree to the below students of BSc program. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis sir to join him. Pooja Patel Pujan Gajendra Kumar, Bachelor of Science, gold medalist, 9.97 GPA. Thank you, sir. I request Professor Neeraj Mahendru, Dean Faculty of Pharmacy, to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 58 students who have passed the Master of Pharmacy program, 26 students who have passed the Postgraduate Diploma in Regulatory Affairs program, and 65 students who have passed the Bachelor of Pharmacy program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis to kindly award gold medal and the degree to Mastoli Sakshi Yalepa, Faculty of Pharmacy, Master of Pharmacy in Pharmaceutics with a CGPA of 9.29. I request Dr. Anamika Viswas, Director, Faculty of Sustainability Studies, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you 8 students who have passed the Master of Science program, 27 students who have passed the Master in Public Health, and 3 students who have passed in Bachelor of Arts program and have registered for this convocation in person or absentia. Most of the students are receiving this award in absentia, so I request Dr. Guru Prasad Rao, Director, School of Design, to take over the proceeding. Thank you.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, Founder President, MIT World Peace University, I present before you the 55 students who have passed Bachelor of Design program and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis sir, along with the chief guests, kindly award the medals and degrees to the following students. We have gold medalist in Bachelor of Design under Faculty of Design, Product Design, Ms. Anamika Vidya Narayan. She has got a CGPA of 9.51, first rank holder.
students, you're requested not to leave the Sabha Mandap. Just like the others have cheered for you, I think you should also stay back and cheer
We have
for them.
the second gold medalist in user experience design, Miss Sagarika Chandawar, Faculty of Design, with a CGPA of 9.42, first rank holder. I would like to invite Professor Girishan sir to take the precedence forward.
Volunteers, you're requested not to let the students leave the Sabha Mandap.
Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karat, Founder President, MIT World Peace University. I present before you the 5 students who have passed the Master's Program in Political Leadership and Government and have registered for this convocation in person or in absentia. I request the Chief Guest to kindly award the medal and degree to the student. I also request Honorable Vice President, Vice Chancellor Dr. R.M. Chitnis and Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Tapan Panda to join. Gold medal, Vamini Jain, Faculty of Governance, Master of Arts in Political Leadership and Government, CGPA 9.74.
Can we have a huge round of applause for that?
I now request Professor Chainiga Basu to take over the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. On that note, we come to an end to the conferment of medals to all the students. Our heartfelt thanks to all the noted dignitaries, the directors, the deans, and the head of schools for conferring the medals and, of course, reading out the names of all the students. Now, I shall request Registrar, MIT World Peace University, Dr. Prashant I. Dave, to present the Convocation Gazette to UNESCO Chairholder, Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karat, sir, for his signature. Can we have a huge round of applause for that, my dear students? Wherein the Convocation Gazette of the 4th Convocation of Dr. Vishwanath Karat, MIT World Peace University, is being signed by the founder and chief patron, Myers MIT Pune, and president of MIT World Peace University. That should go for a huge round of applause, my dear students. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to a very prestigious moment wherein the conferring of medals shall be done for the President Medal and the Executive President Medal. May I please request Keval Padamwar and Meenu Kalita to kindly take the center of the stage, and I shall request Chief Guest Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh Ji, Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan Ji, Honorable Executive President Shri Rahul V. Karat sir, and Vice Chancellor MIT World Peace University to confer the President Medal on Keval Padamwar, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science and Engineering, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, MIT World Peace University. It's indeed a very prestigious award, my dear students, and therefore it should go for a huge round of applause. Now I shall request the dignitaries to confer the Executive President Medal on Meenu Kalita, Bachelor of Education, Faculty of Education, MIT World Peace University. Can we once again hear that huge round of applause for Ms. Meenu Kalita from Bachelor of Education, Faculty of Education, MIT World Peace University. I shall request all the dignitaries to kindly take their seat. Now we have come to another important segment of this program, wherein the graduating students, the rank holders, will be administered oath. May I please request Professor Dr. Milind Pandey, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, MIT World Peace University, to administer the oath to the students. But before that, I shall request all the students to kindly stand up. May I please request all the students to kindly stand up for administration of oath. You will stand straight with your right hand proceeding in front, wherein we will take a promise. Only the students are requested to stand for administering the oath. Please stand straight with your right hand in front in order to start with the oath. I shall request, sir, to kindly administer the oath.
Yeah, thank you. Please follow the discipline. Please, we are promoting the value-based universal education system to promote the culture of peace in the world. I am giving you the oath. Your hands will be like this, and please follow me. We, the graduates of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, hereby pledge that we shall be honest in the discharge of duties in all circumstances in life. We shall uphold the dignity and integrity of the degrees awarded by MITWPU Pune. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, sir. Thank you very much, students, and I hope you have paid attention to the words of the oath that you have just accepted. I request everyone to kindly pay an important attention, and I would like to request all the parents to pay a little more attention to this segment of the convocation ceremony. Your wards, your students have experienced for 3 years, 4 years, a very, very different angle and perspective of life at Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University. There are certain experiences that they have had during this journey of their degree program. I would like to share and take a couple of minutes of yours, and I would like to request once again all the students, but more importantly parents, to pay attention to what your students have experienced. Almost more than a decade back, Sri Rahul V. Karad saw a dream of creating a school that will create the future political leaders for this country with the name MIT School of Government. And I'm sure you all know that whenever anybody comes with an innovative idea, the first response of the society is to laugh. The same thing happened more than a decade ago, but Sri Rahul Karad sir continued his journey towards creating the first ever political school, I would say, the school to create political leadership in India, Bharat. The MIT School of Government took its shape, and today there are many successful graduates decorating many important positions across the nation through this MIT School of Government. MIT School of Government has given birth to many, many important platforms, of which all these students have been part of. In order to reduce the gap between young India, young Bharat, and the political leadership of this country, a movement took birth more than a decade ago, more than 12 years ago, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. National Teachers Congress was yet another brainchild of Sri Rahul V. Karad, which created a platform for strengthening the higher education of our country. National Women's Parliament was created when there was an utter need to pay more attention to the strengthening the women Nari Shakti of our country. National Conference on Media and Journalism, Bharat Asmita National Award, and many, many initiatives were created under the aegis of Sri Rahul V. Karat and revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir. I would like to request my technical team if they can please take us through a small film that will give us a glimpse of all these initiatives. But I would like to request once again all the dear parents, those who are present here, in order to understand the essence of Dr. Vishwanath Karat, MIT World Peace University, they pay a special attention to this film. Thank you. Over to you, team.
To improve the world, nations must improve. To improve nations, societies must improve. To improve societies, we must improve. MIT World Peace University is aware of the huge amount of societal inertia that must be overcome in order for humanity itself to progress. This being said, we are actively involved in all aspects of society in order to address and then redress the myriad problems that are faced by us. After all, a nation is built by ideas. In this regard, MITWPU is actively organizing various social initiatives to impact society by germinating the seed thought for social responsibilities within students, women, teachers, political and administrative leaders, to the issues relevant to the world. Let us take a look at the various social initiatives organized by MITWPU. Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. The Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, or BCS, is an initiative envisioned by the Executive President of MITWPU, Sri Rahul Karat, to ensure the active participation of our youth in our democratic process.
In last 9 years, over 1,000 thought leaders like party president, chief ministers, governors, education ministers, corporate leaders, spiritual leaders, they have guided this Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad platform. Today we have directly touched over 80,000 student leaders and over millions of students indirectly through this Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. This number are true reflection of wide acceptance of our idea of Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, my dear students. Over 50 such political platforms are now established in the country.
Thus, BCS is connecting the politically and socially active youth of India on one platform for the common purpose of strengthening democracy and to inculcate a national vision. Nurturing tomorrow's leaders is particularly important for a large democracy such as India, and the BCS is the way to do so.
आओ अब कुछ बात करेंगे, मिलजुल कर अब काम करेंगे.
The World Parliament of Science, Religion and Philosophy. The World Parliament of Science, Religion and Philosophy is another hallmark MITWPU initiative. It is envisioned by the founder of MIR's group, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karat.
21वीं शताब्दी में मेरी भारत माता विश्व गुरु बनने की काबिलियत रखता है. It will become a विश्व गुरु in the 21st century. उसका छोटा सा उदाहरण, छोटा सा सिंबल यहाँ बन गया है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है.
As an inspirational monument to world peace, the World Peace Dome is truly a remarkable feat of engineering. That is the venue for this parliament. This World Parliament is the pragmatic realization of the iconic idea of Swami Vivekananda that only the union of science and spirituality alone will bring peace and harmony to mankind. National Women's Parliament. The need to provide a platform to women leaders and inspire women from all walks of society is critical in the development of the nation today. The National Women's Parliament aims to introduce them in positions of power in politics, media, industry, academia, bureaucracy, and others. The first chapter was successfully organized at Amravati in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which witnessed a huge participation. National Teachers Congress. For an educational institute such as MITWPU, it would be natural for introspection to occur and ensure the realization of the need for a multidisciplinary platform that caters to the needs and problems of teachers. This thought prompted Sri Rahul Karad to convene the National Teachers Congress in 2016. This Congress is the first of its kind in India and is providing a knowledge-sharing platform while simultaneously providing a teacher-to-teacher connect.
नूतन युग की नई उषा का हमने सपना देखा है छात्र बीज है सींच के उनको हमको वृक्ष बनाना है.
The National Conference on Media and Journalism. The National Conference on Media and Journalism, or NCMJ, addresses the key issues faced during the pursuit of the charge of the fourth estate. Considering how important news is to us socially as well as politically, it is imperative that the media remain as influence-free and as honest as possible. This conference aims to do just that by discussing the various challenges faced by the media, while also actively searching for solutions for the same. Moreover, NCMJ serves to connect national and international journalists as well. This conference sees the participation of media owners, journalists, newspaper editors, and all those associated with the fourth estate. Civil Service Examination Toppers Felicitation. The Civil Services Examination in India is among the toughest examinations, and it requires immense dedication, patience, and focus in order to successfully attempt it. MITWPU wishes to raise awareness about these examinations and of the multiple avenues that it opens up for individuals who pursue it as a career path. MITWPU considers it our social responsibility to promote the active citizens of our nation, and the Toppers Felicitation Ceremony does just that. Bharat Asmita National Awards. The Bharat Asmita National Awards are meant to recognize the selfless and awe-inspiring feats of leaders from the field of management, education, journalism, and mass media, as well as politics. Incepted in 2005, BANA serves to recognize those individuals whose contributions in their respective fields has created a positive impact on society as well as the nation. This has the additional effect of inspiring others to achieve their potential and be recognized for it via the award. Rashtriya Sarpanch Sansad. The strength of India is as much as the urban landscape as it is the rural one. Ignoring one for the sake of the other will not work for our nation. Hence, the Rashtriya Sarpanch Sansad's reason for being. This Sansad aims at understanding and rewarding excellence in the government of rural localities as well as understanding the problems faced by such settlements and how to alleviate them. World Health Parliament. The World Health Parliament, or WHP, is an initiative that seeks to strengthen the healthcare sector within
Let us
India.
have a
while keeping
huge
the
round of
idea
applause
an Atmanirbhar
for
Bharat in
all the initiatives, all the prestigious initiatives of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University. And now, my dear students, it's indeed my honor and privilege to request the initiator himself, Sri Rahul V. Karad, Executive President, Myers MIT and MIT World Peace University, and Chief Initiator of all the wonderful initiatives, to kindly address the students and to share his future vision and the roadmap ahead.
Janani Janmabhumisha Swargadapi Gariyasi. Behalf of the bodies of trustees of MIT's MIT group of institutions, our beloved founder of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, the governing council of MIT World Peace University, few members I see here, the governing board members, behalf of all other staff, the existing students and all teaching, non-teaching, all the staff members. First of all, let me congratulate, the very prestigious fourth batch of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, who is passing out from this great institution. Congratulations, my dear student leaders who are passing out from this institution. Great feeling we all have, and I'm sure you all are having the equal, the emotions and whatnot. So thank you so much. Let me welcome the Honorable Chief Guest for today's program, the Honorable Minister for State for Education and External Affairs, Rajkumar Rajan Singh Sahab. Sir, your participation today has definitely strengthened this very cause of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University. Today we have another very important guest who is a well-known noted scientist and the father of our present national education policy, the former chairman of ISRO, whom we all look up to with a great respect and reverence, Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan Sahab, Padma Vibhushan. Thank you so much for your participation, sir, today. What a great fortune that today you have come after, this, I think, year before when this national education policy was declared. The whole education system of our country was very curious about that overall effort of last almost 3, 4, 5 years. And I think under your able leadership, a great document is created for the future vision of our country. Thank you so much, Kasturi Rangan Sahab, for that great contribution. We all respect you. We have our two students who are passing out from this institution, Keval Padmavar and Meenu Kalita. Both of them, मैं आपका भी दोनों का मन से स्वागत करता हूँ. You are one way representing all of them here. Let us give a big round of applause once again to them. Thank you for your hardship and your effort, and you are going to give a great name for your family, and for the country and for our institution. Thank you so much. All my respected Vice Chancellor, the Controller of Examination, Pro-Vice Chancellors, all the deans and the directors of various institutions. I think no words to express my happiness that the great tradition here at MIT World Peace University, Kasturi Rangan sir, we started. The inspiration is, of course, our founder, who is an ardent follower of Swami Vivekananda ji, and he basically carried that flag of how to unify the science and spirituality for the betterment of humanity. And that particular, the vision of Swami Vivekananda has, I must say that in the form of the laboratory, actually the practical experiment purpose here is this, the manifestation of our beloved founder in the year 2000, or maybe little much before that at his younger age, what he manifested, my dear students, the World Peace Dome, the only such unique structure in the vastness of the world, that which talks about, how to live and how not to live. Those 54 great men who created a solid foundation for our society, the scientists, the philosophers, the founders of all the religions, and all such great people, and their particular, that vision or the thought process or a constitution for the humanity, I must say, what they laid down on those foundation, how the humanity and the society is living. So that is a message. So particularly for the parents, I want to tell you, maybe after this formal program gets over, in the second half, every student is going to get a degree from this platform and some other places also, from the deans and directors and some other guests. But my dear parents, the vision, what little you saw through this important film just now, so that was a thought process of our founder, that how do we connect all our degree programs with the society. I am very proud to say in front of Kasturi Rangan sir that, sir, national education policy is a very important document where we talk about so many things. I do not want to really go into the deep insight of that. But this institution 4 decades before, our founder, you know, the human dynamics, the completeness, the liberal arts side, what we have been talking recently in this. So he's always promoting this. When we were very well affiliated to Pune University also, that time also our founder was very keen that how do we create the graduates in a very different manner so that they become a true contributor for the society. As we all know, my dear friends, that the Bin Laden was also engineer, or for that matter, many such people who are most qualified but a destructive mindset. So how do we develop the constructive mindset? That was the vision of our founder from day one. So with that very spirit, I want to share that, we have tried to imbibe all such initiatives from Rural Immersion Program. The Peace Studies is one very beautiful 200 hours of syllabus we are imparting here at our education system. And so many other these plus activities through which we expect the student community that they become truly, a great contributor for the society. Not just through the employment, they just work for themselves, but they always think about others. So we create many jobs and create a solid ecosystem for we as a humanity, and the very mission and the vision of our founder really fulfills through that exercise. So last 4 decades, so many alumni have passed out from this institution. We have actually not really measured technically or scientifically, but definitely our present education system here at World Peace University and other universities under the MIT group of institutions, we are measuring this very thought process of our founder, that how the students are, evolving in their career. What is the impact of the World Peace syllabus or so many other activities, there were little random glimpses we have showed to, particularly for the parents. I felt that we must show that how this organization is socially active. And because I always say that country like India, we can't afford to behave like the Western culture. I mean to say the developed economies like US and other countries. We are agrarian economy. And who is going to resolve the problems of particularly our country? This is you guys need to think, the engineers or doctors or pharmacy or BBA, MBA, technocrats, architects, all such branches who are now some over 5,000 students are passing out this year. So you all need to think on these lines. And this is little message I want to give it to all of you, that as you pass out, my dear students, you all need to think on those lines. Take that, the true flag of MIT World Peace University and, convey the many others that here is an institution which talks about such a unique curriculum. And we have also a very, thought process, Kasturi Rangan ji, that national education policy में तो बहुत सारा काम हुआ है. But हमारे मन में ये भी है कि peace का जो syllabus, our founder and many other experts we have created here at our center. And so many universities, how this particular syllabus can be adopted. In a very structured format, we have designed this particular syllabus. So we are going to hand over that particular syllabus copy to Honorable Kasturi Rangan Sahab also for his further perusal. But here is a very wonderful impact. I want to tell you that the students who have gone through this process of peace syllabus and many such other activities, they are definitely emerging something different in their lifetime. Today, as you guys are going to pass out from this place, I expect and convey to you that through this very exercise, last 4, 5, 3-year, 2-year effort of your teachers here at MIT World Peace University, you try and create a unique culture, my dear friends. The nation first. The country like Japan, I remember long back I read something about Japan that, how the professionals think about their country. Factories में या काफ़ी सारे कारखानों में जब ऐसा कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है तो कारखाने बंद नहीं किए जाते. एजिटेशन भी होता है तो काम ज़्यादा करके एजिटेशन होता है. तो मुझे लगता है आने वाले समय में भारत का जो एक बिलोंगिंगनेस की बात हमेशा इस इंस्टीट्यूशन ने आपके सामने, सबके सामने रखी है। तो आप उस तरीके से एक यूनिक कॉर्पोरेट में भी कल्चर तैयार करने की कोशिश करिए। आप प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में और कॉर्पोरेट में जाएंगे तो ये मत समझिए कि कई बार we all feel shy. This very beautiful pagadi what we are wearing here, the Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan ji and so many great people, and this is our pride of our country. And we have carried last 1 year the colonial mindset breaking that very campaign beautifully, you all know that. तो 75 साल की आज़ादी के बारे में भी कई बार आपके सामने ये बात पहले भी हमारे टीचर्स ने, हमने सब ने बोली है कि इंडिया का नाम बदल के भारत किया जा सकता है क्या? हमारे इंडिपेंडेंस डे में भी कहीं पे मुझे लगता है कि गुलामी की बू आती है मुझे, उसका भी नाम हम बदल के नेशनल डे कर सकते हैं क्या? तो इस तरीके के विचार हम हमेशा आपके सबके मन में इम्बाइब करने की कोशिश इस इंस्टीट्यूशन ने हमेशा की है। तो आप सब लोग अच्छे कॉर्पोरेट में जाके पैसा कमाइए, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप करिए, इनोवेशन की बात करिए, बट लेकिन ये भारत का अपना जो मूल है, अपने रूट्स भूल के ये सब चीज़ों के बारे में आप अगर काम आगे करेंगे तो बैलेंस नहीं होगा। इसलिए रूट्स को, हमारे भारत के रूट्स अगर आपने पक्की तरीके से अगर जान लिए तो मुझे लगता है कि बेहतरीन इनोवेशन और बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी तरीके से एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप आप आने वाले समय में कर सकते हैं। तो प्लीज़ डू थिंक, मैं सभी पेरेंट्स को भी मैं कहता हूं कि 75 साल आज़ादी के हो गए तो इंडिया का नाम बदल के हम भारत जैसे काफ़ी सारे शहरों के नाम बदले गए, काफ़ी सारे रस्तों के नाम बदल दिए गए पूरे भारत में। तो अभी समय आया है कि हम रूरल एरिया में तो भारत हम बोलते हैं, लेकिन अर्बन एरियाज़ में बाकी सब जगह पे हम विश्व पटल पे अगर भारत जो अपना, बिकॉज मेरा खुद का नाम राहुल मेरे माता पिता ने दिया, आपका खुद का नाम आपके माता पिता ने दिया, तो मुझे पिछले कुछ दिनों से ये लग रहा था कि हमारे देश का नाम तो कम से कम अपना होना चाहिए जो खुद का है। तो उस तरीके का थिंकिंग अगर आप करेंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि बहुत अच्छे तरीके से और भी बेहतर साइंटिफिक इन्वॉल्वमेंट आपकी बहुत अच्छे तरीके से आपके एजुकेशन सिस्टम से हो गया, ऐसा मुझे लगता है। मैं जाते जाते सोशल कमिटमेंट के बारे में मैंने बोला, प्रोफेशनल अप्रोच के बारे में मैंने बोला, भारत के रूट्स और कल्चर के बारे में मैंने बोला। तो आप कोविड के बाद मुझे याद है, मैं उदाहरण देना चाहूँगा कि हम सब लोगों ने एक दूसरे को नमस्ते करना शुरू किया। तो नमस्ते हमारे भारत का और विश्व में सभी लोगों ने, मतलब खाली भारत में नहीं, वी वेर नॉट सपोज टू टच ईच अदर बिकॉज ऑफ द कोविड पैंडमिक। वी ऑल हैव गॉन थ्रू दैट हॉरिफाइंग 2 years दैट होल प्रोसेस, but we have learned many other things also, and the humanity has definitely dealt wonderfully to even that episode also, my dear friends and the parents. So आप सब लोगों को मेरी फिर से यही भावना है कि आप भारत के बारे में, भारत के रूट्स के बारे में फ़ख्र से काम करिए और बेहतर तरीके से मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज में काम करेंगे या और भी कहीं पे काम करेंगे तो भारत के बारे में आपका विचार बहुत पक्का होना चाहिए। उसी के माध्यम से फाउंडेशन बन के आप बेहतर काम कर सकते हैं। जाते जाते मैं 2 चीज़ें यहाँ पे कह के बात ख़त्म करूँगा कि हेल्थ के बारे में आप सब लोगों को मेरा मैसेज है। मैं जब छोटा था, मेरे पिताजी 12-15 साल का, तो उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि राहुल, बाकी सपोर्ट सिस्टम आप और आपकी माँ मैं दे सकते हैं आपको, लेकिन आपकी हेल्थ के बारे में आपको ख्याल करना है, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते। तो इसलिए आप सब लोगों को उस तरीके से भी आप, तो स्पोर्ट्स के कल्चर के बारे में भी इस संस्था में चर्चा हो रही है। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर सर, हाउ डू वी एम्बाइब in the curriculum itself the sports credit, that also we are discussing that for every student one particular game they have to compulsorily carry during their degree program. So maybe from the next academic year or this academic year we want to imbibe that kind of thought process also at our place. And so health के बारे में ज़रूर सोचिए। Recently राइड का जो एक particular जो conference यहाँ पे हुआ, रिसर्च, इनोवेशन, डिज़ाइन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, उसके बारे में आपने सुना होगा। और स्टार्टअप कल्चर, इनोवेशन कल्चर, ये सब बातें पिछले 5-6 सालों से भारत में बहुत राष्ट्रीय लेवल के ऊपर हम कर रहे हैं। तो मैं जाते जाते इतना ही कहूँगा कि अगले 2-3-4 साल में आपका स्ट्रगल होगा। कुछ लोग पीजी के लिए जाएंगे, कुछ लोग अब्रॉड जाएंगे, कुछ लोग एकेडमिक साइड में जाएंगे। तो हमारी इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से वाइस चांसलर एंड ऑल माई एकेडमिक टीम एंड डीन्स एंड एवरीबडी, वी हैव डिसाइडेड, माई डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वी हैव डेवलप्ड वन फंड कॉल्ड डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड स्टार्टअप एंड इनोवेशन फंड. And dedicated fund we have dedicated, I mean very well deposited in one of the accounts. And that particular fund, in your further career also, I do not want you to say goodbye to this institution, as Dr. Chitnis also said in his speech. You guys after 3, 4, 5 years have to come as a professor of practice and share your experience, and the present batches you can enable them to be more successful, little more faster with your effort and handshaking.
So please do remember this very your alma mater, MIT World Peace University. एंड पर्टिकुलरली ये जो स्टार्टअप फंड आप सब लोगों के लिए जो हमने यहाँ पे डेडिकेट किया है, उसका भी आप सब लोग उपयोग करें. ऐसे यूनिक आइडियाज़ लेके आप आइए और ज़रूर जो लोगों को आगे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में जाना है तो इस तरीके का स्टार्टअप फंड भी आप स्टूडेंट्स को अगले 3-4 साल में एक उसका फ्रेमवर्क उन्होंने बनाया है और आप सब लोग पास आउट होंगे तब उसके बावजूद भी ये डॉक्टर विश्वनाथ कराड़ स्टार्टअप फंड आपके उसके माध्यम से आप आपकी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को बढ़ावा दे सकते हैं. तो फिर से एक बार माननीय मंत्री सिंह सर, मैं आपका मन से हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं. आप इतने बड़े रॉयल घराने से आके, पारिवारिक इतनी आपकी बैकग्राउंड, बट मैं आपकी तरफ शिक्षक की तरफ देखता हूं. आप शिक्षक क्या शिक्षक थे ही, आप पूरा जीवन भर आपने इतने सारे रिसर्च, इतने सारे पुस्तक लिखे और इतनी सहजता से कि 2008 के बाद का आपका पॉलिटिकल जर्नी और राजनीति में आना, और मुझे लगता है कि एक अच्छा भाग्य है कि एक ऐसा एकेडमिशियन, एजुकेशनिस्ट, रिसर्चर भारत के आज हमारे HRD मंत्री है, राज्य मंत्री है एंड एक्सटर्नल अफेयर मिनिस्टर भी है. सर, मैं फिर से एक बार हमारे फाउंडर्स साहब के बिहाफ और हमारे सभी स्टाफ के बिहाफ आपका मन से स्वागत करता हूं. नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए काफ़ी सारी यूनिक चीज़ें आने वाले समय में हो सकती है. एक पीस एम्बेसडर प्रोग्राम के बारे में भी सर मैंने बात आपसे छेड़ी कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट और जम्मू कश्मीर ये एरियाज़ हमेशा भारत में चर्चा में रहे और हमारी ऐसी एक भावना है कि मेन स्ट्रीम में इसको लाने के लिए क्या किया जाए. तो ये विश्व शांति का सबसे बड़ा जो घुम्मत आदरणीय विश्वनाथ जी ने यहाँ पे जो उनके आइडिया से क्रिएट किया है, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि हर साल 1001 बच्चे नॉर्थ ईस्ट से आ सकते हैं क्या, जिनको हम पीस एम्बेसडर प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे इम्पार्ट कर सके और हमारी इंस्टीट्यूशन एक पार्टनर इसमें बन सकते. तो बहुत बड़ा काम इसके माध्यम से सर भारत के इतिहास में हो सकता है. तो फिर से एक बार पेरेंट्स, मैं आपको सबको एक बार वंदन करता हूँ, आभार कि आपने इस संस्था के ऊपर फेथ रखा, आपके बच्चों को यहाँ पे एनरोल किया और नाउ दे आर वेरी वेल सिलेक्टेड थ्रू दिस वेरी सिस्टम ऑफ Center of Industry Academia partnership and through various our channels in the industry and corporates, and I expect that you do well in the future. So keep in touch and we meet again and again through various such platforms. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can we have a huge round of applause for our Honorable Executive President, Shri Rahul V. Karat, sir. Sir, your words will indeed inspire our students who are about to step into a new chapter of their life. Thank you, students. Thank you so much. Now, may I please request Professor Tapan Panda, Pro Vice Chancellor, Business and Leadership, MIT World Peace University, to kindly address the students.
Revered Professor Sri Vishwanath Karat sir, Revered Executive President Mr. Rahul Karat, today's chief guest, Dr. Kasturi Rangan, Vice Chancellor sir, all the faculty members and deans who are present here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity for all of you to assemble here, and very emotional opportunity for many parents because you will be starting your journey. I will have these few minutes at my hand. I'll divide it into two parts. First part is when you left your child here and when the child is graduating, other than getting a degree, there are many things that the child has got that you need to know about that part. Mr. Rahul Karat was talking about that. The idea of innovation that has been taught to the student here, the idea of peace and yoga, and to look back to your life internally for having balance between externality and internalities are some of the unique things which the university has given to all of you. I'm sure as you go ahead in your life and move forward, you are going to take up these non-classroom based learnings and use them in your life. That's the first part of this. Last night when I was thinking what I should speak to the students when they are graduating, it reminded me of my 101-year-old grandmother. As a child, whenever I'll go there and she will be telling me a story, she will give me three options. Option one is the story of the kings and the queens. Option two will be the story about the animals or the fables. And option three is the story of the life. So in this convocation, whatever you are seeing around is the story of the life of a person who came from a small village and dreamed big. So one of the things that you need to carry back is how exactly you go and dream big. One of the learning number one is physical displacement. In your life, if you need to grow and become really successful and big, physical displacement should not be a challenge for you. Doesn't matter which city you live in, You should go and adapt to the city and the culture so that you can build it up. Who dreamed of that a child from a small village of Latur will come to Pune and build such a world-class institution? And physical displacement was never a concern or a constraint for growth part of it. As you move ahead in your life, it is not that you will always get success. There is a high chance that you will fail. Many times you will fail in your life, but don't take that to your heart. Every time you fail, look back, hold hands, and rise up. Success is not about rising in a linear way. Success is about falling and then growing back. If you have that spirit of winning back again, then you will be successful in life in that case. And please remember, your successful journey is never going to be alone. You got your degree alone, but you are not going to be in this journey alone. So many times you look back and there are people around you. As a leader, when you move ahead, always take people along you. And if you take people along you, at all critical points of time, these people will be helpful to you. A degree normally makes your life normal. But please remember, in our generation, there is nothing called normal. Only thing which is constant is change. There will be change and resistance to change. And when you overcome the resistance to change, that will be the normal for you. So for this generation, what is defined as normal is change, resistance to change, and new paradigm that will emerge in that case. So you have to go through your life like many of us have gone through our life. And everybody who meet you on the way will talk about passion. Having passion is important in life because that drives success. But passion should be always associated with a strategy. A passion without a strategy will not bring success to you. So it is important for you to build a strategy, your personal life goals and strategy. How do you really materialize your passion part of it? So remember, it is not about awareness of an opportunity, not about a passion that you pursue, but about building a strategy for achieving your goals that is more important for you. This school trains you, the university trains you, how exactly you go and strategize yourself and your success in future period of time. You are always alone because the earth is called a lonely planet. You will be alone and it is good to be alone there, but you have to live your life. And when you have to live your life, you have to write a script. And when you write the script of your life, never stop at the impact. Never look at Dr. Vishwanath Karad's life, just an impact in the field of education. Just look up to him and see what kind of imprint that he lives in. Now, life is finite, time is finite. How you can beat time is by bringing that imprint. Does not matter where you are born, does not matter what you do, you should have a dream and the quality of the dream has to be great. If the quality of the dream is great, you have a passion and you have a strategy to really execute that passion in future period of time and you have a great to achieve, I'm pretty sure you will be successful one day. That's a message for you. Let God bless you all and be successful in your life. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to see a very important film. A film on the world's largest dome, the world's first scientific and spiritual laboratory as conceptualized by Vishwadharmi, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad sir. This is an architectural grandeur in itself as we can witness in this very campus. Without waiting any further, may I please request my technical team to play a short film on philosopher Saint Sri Dhaneshwara World Peace Prayer Hall and World Peace Library, the World Peace Dome. Over to my technical team.
I appeal to the Vice President and Honorable Chief Minister to recognize this World Peace Dome as a structure of national and global importance and support to promote it in such a way that it evolves as one of the prominent tourism destinations of the world.
21वीं शताब्दी में मेरी भारत माता विश्व गुरु बनने की काबिलियत रखता है। it will become a Vishwa Guru in the 21st century. उसका छोटा सा उदाहरण, छोटा सा सिंबल यहाँ बन गया है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है.
Can we have a huge round of applause for this architectural grandeur, the World Peace Dome? And this is, of course, my dear friends, the creation. And now I shall request the creator himself, UNESCO chairholder, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad, founder and chief patron, Myers MIT Pune, and President, MIT World Peace University, and of course the creator of World Peace Dome, to address the students.
Dr. Karada sir, just give me 30 seconds. On behalf of all of us, those who are working with him for a long time, I just want to tell you that Convocation Day is a day of dreaming, identifying your manzil, resolve today that what I want to become, and think very positively. Dr. Karad sir comes from a very humble family in Latur. Not only this particular 4 universities which we have, that is this university, MITWPU, one university in Shillong and one university in Madhya Pradesh in Ujjain, but this particular dome, work at Alandi, so many things in one life. How? That is the question when we ask. He says the positive thought. The thought which takes you to the action, and action gives us this kind of an outcome. My appeal that you can actually emulate, you can copy such model who is in live in front of you. Whatever he says will be a great message, and try to resolve around your dreams and then ask questions whenever he has time. Thank you very much. Over to you, President sir.
Friends, it truly fills my heart with a sense of pride and pleasure when I stand before you on this most auspicious and prestigious too, a great occasion of the 4th Convocation Ceremony of this MIT World Peace University, which has been established with a tremendous passion and fire in the belly of all my colleagues and the new generation, which has taken up the responsibility of promoting and championing the cause of helping to establish a holistic, peace-loving society. भारतीय संस्कृति, परंपरा और तत्वज्ञान का थोड़ा सा चिंतन, understanding of the role of science and the spiritual comfort of life, वेद की भाषा हो, उपनिषद की भाषा हो, गीता की भाषा हो, होली कुरान की भाषा हो, होली त्रिपिटक की भाषा हो, दुनिया के जितने भी धर्म ग्रंथ है वो जीवन ग्रंथ है, ऐसा हमारा मानना है. And I don't know, but when I never wanted to be an engineer in my lifetime, I became an engineer, and then I became a teacher. I started MIT and started talking on MIT World Peace University. विश्व शांति की बात करने की आदत पड़ गई. मैं लंबी बात नहीं करना चाहता, इसलिए कि मेरे most respected and revered personality, Dr. K. Kasturrangan साहब, जिन्होंने भारत को एक नई दिशा दी है एजुकेशन के लिए, वो यहाँ बैठे हैं. Rahul has spoken very elaborately on the very vision of what this university and all the colleges and institutions stands for. He has made a mention of so many aspects and the visions which we normally express. और हमारे दूसरे भाई चीफ गेस्ट हमारे मिनिस्टर साहब डॉक्टर राजकुमार रंजन सिंह साहब, both of them
They belong to the field of education. Value based education ये चिंतन है इस सभा का। मैं इसके बारे में शायद आपसे लड़कों से बहुत बार बोला हूँ, लेकिन आज का दिन एक ऐसा मेरे लिए और आपके लिए भी, those who are the parents and guardians sitting in this audience, I really admire their sincerity, honesty and commitment to promote their own child. लड़की हो, बेटी हो, बेटा हो, कोई आशा होती है कि मेरा बेटा मेरी बेटी बहुत अच्छी बने। बुद्धिमान कितनी है, होशियार कितनी है, कैसे चलती है, कैसे चलना नहीं चाहिए वो भी करती है क्या, बहुत सी बातें हैं। But let me tell you friends, this institution was established as MIT in 1983. I still remember, I'm reminded because of some little disturbance I could see in the audience. And I want to appeal again because I have been as a teacher for the last 40 years. So I always notice some errors and mistakes in the system. I'm not blaming you, but आपके माता पिता जो बैठे हैं ना आपके साथ में, उनकी कोई आशा होती है। वो पैसे वाले कितने हैं, अमीर कितने हैं, बड़े कितने हैं, पोजीशन कितनी है, वो छोड़ो भाई। जिसका जिक्र हुआ अभी यहाँ वर्ल्ड पीस डोम में, एंड देन फाइनली इट वाज सेड, ये कोई बड़ी बिल्डिंग नहीं, मॉन्यूमेंटल क्रिएशन नहीं है सब बड़ा, इसको आर्किटेक्चर नहीं, डिजाइनर नहीं, प्लानर नहीं, नो आर्किटेक्ट, नो बिल्डर, ये बन गया भाई, ये इवॉल्व होता है। अपन तो वी हैव बीन जस्ट इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स। मेरे कई भाई सामने बैठे हैं, मेरे पठान साहब यहाँ बैठे हैं। राम और रहीम का मतलब बड़े दिल से, मन की बात और दिल की बात दोनों साथ है। हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑलवेज स्पीक्स अबाउट द मन की बात होती है हर हफ्ते में। मैंने किसी दिन उनको रिक्वेस्ट किया कि सर मन के साथ दिल भी जोड़िएगा, आत्मा की बात होना जरूरी भी होता है। पढ़ाई में द बॉडी एंड द ब्रेन एंड द सोल एंड द माइंड, आई हैव बीन स्पीकिंग दीज वर्ड्स अगेन एंड अगेन, बट एज ए इंजीनियर, as a Vaishnavite, whatever I have understood is nothing but this very dome, which is the biggest of the big in the known human history. ये मैं नहीं बोल रहा, दुनिया बोल रही है। वक्त आ गया है, मुझे भी पता नहीं था, 2005 साल में ये शुरू हुआ, 12 साल चला, लेकिन the beauty is the way in which it is evolved is something wonderful, very scientific, very logical, very philosophical. जितने भी शब्द आपको सोच सकते हो वो सोचने की कोशिश करो। एंड फाइनली, जैसे स्वामी विवेकानंद ने कहा था 1893 में, इन द 21st century my mother India will emerge as a knowledge god of the whole world. ज्ञान का दालन, ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयो तो दो शब्द है, और ज्ञान का दालन बनेगा मेरी भारत माता, गर्व नहीं, स्वाभिमान। And remember friend, the day has come and the whole of India is emerging as a knowledge god of the whole world to show the pathway of harmony and peace to mankind. सुख, समाधान और शांति का मार्ग दिखाने का दायित्व मेरी भारत माता का होगा। और भाई साहब, मेरे स्टूडेंट्स एंड द पेरेंट्स, I appeal to you, request to you, this can come through your commitment, through your passion and the fire in the belly to do something good for the society. यही वो भूमि है, पवित्र भूमि है, ध्यान में रखो। इस भूमि के कण कण में ईश्वर का चिंतन बना है। बड़ी लंबी बात है संत ज्ञानेश्वर की, तुकाराम की, इसका नाम है संत ज्ञानेश्वरा वर्ल्ड पीस डोम। ताजमहल बना, बादशाह ने बनवाया, शाहजहां ने, अपनी वाइफ के नाम पे। ये बना अपनी भारत माता के नाम पे, ध्यान में रखो, फर्क है इसमें। ये अपने माँ के नाम पे है, वो अपने वाइफ के नाम पे है। प्यार तो होता है, नेचर अलग अलग है। और मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि दिस कैन ओनली कम थ्रू डिसिप्लिन। मुझे पता नहीं, मैं उपदेश नहीं करूँगा, लेकिन जो भी स्टूडेंट्स बैठे हैं, I will request Rahul and Ravi Chitnis and everybody, Midin Pandey, you must write a number, a seat number on each and every seat. I had the fortune of attending one convocation in the Britain. You will not believe it, but you should learn it. हर चेयर पे तुम्हारा नंबर होता है, और 2 घंटा या 3 घंटा बैठना पड़े, हिल नहीं सकते। And the moment if you are just following not the discipline, उसकी सजा होती है, even in the convocation itself. और मैं एक छोटी स्टोरी आपको बताऊंगा। मेरे जीवन में बहुत मैंने फॉरेन में पढ़ा तो नहीं, लेकिन पहली बार I had a conference on peace in Tokyo. मैं पहली बार जीवन में जापान गया था। मुझे पता नहीं था कि जापान डिसिप्लिन के बारे में बहुत बड़ी बात है, कि पेपर सामने रखो, स्टेज पे पैसा डाल के लोग लेके जाएंगे, चोरी नहीं करेंगे। विश्वास नहीं आता है, लेकिन I still remember and tell you in 2 minutes. When I got up at the airport, Tokyo airport, I learned that my hotel was 60 kilometers away. So somebody came to me and he said, "Sir, बहुत टाइम है अभी, आप टैक्सी," मैं तो उस इंस्टीट्यूशन का हेड था, मैं कर सकता था एक सेपरेट टैक्सी, लेकिन वो बोला, "सर, बस बहुत फ्रीक्वेंट बस होती है, यहाँ आप खड़े रहिए, इतने बजकर यहाँ टैक्सी आएगी, बस आएगी." You will not believe, friends, I was standing for the bus. My wife and my PA was with me, and the timing written was 19:20. मैं बोला, ये पागल हो गए क्या साला, 19:20 इस टाइम को बस आएगा? Sir, look to the timetable, and it will come exactly at the same moment and same time. Public bus transport. Just by my side there was an American standing, 6 feet 3 inches tall, very smart, and here is baggage. बड़ी बैग थी, 2 बैग, तो उसने वो बैग रखी बगल में, उसमें छोटा ब्रीफ केस भी रखा, उसमें पासपोर्ट था कि नहीं पता नहीं। And that person simply went to the shop, leaving that suitcase and the briefcase on the suitcase without attending. तो मैं उसका वॉचमैन बन गया। मुझे डर लगा कि साला ये बैग, छोटी बैग तो कम से कम कोई भी उठा के ले जा सकता है। And he came after half an hour. So what I said to him, "Gentlemen, take care of your baggage." He looked at me and he said, "Are you from India?" बात कैसी है देखो, वो अमेरिकन है, मुझे पूछ रहा है कि आप भारत से है क्या? Gentlemen, remember, if this would have been New Delhi or New York, I would have been worried about my luggage. Don't you know this is Japan? कितना विश्वास है देखो, जापान की जनता पे, उसकी डिसिप्लिन के बारे में, टाइमिंग के बारे में 100% कॉन्फिडेंस। वो बोलता है दिल्ली होती या न्यूयॉर्क होता तो भी मैं वरी होता। And you will not believe, friends, the timing was given and the bus came exactly at the same moment. The conductor got down, he lifted the baggage, kept inside, went in, gave the ticket and said, "They have a style of typical Japanese style." I'm telling you this because remember, friends, the discipline and character building is the most important aspect of education. अपने घर में हो, माता पिता की आज्ञा, उनका वंदन, उनका दर्शन, और मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, ये जो भाषा है ना, ये सिर्फ भारत में है। ध्यान में रखो। अभी कस्तूररंगन साहब को मैं बोल रहा था कि कोरोना का संकट आ गया और अभी लोग अमेरिका में ऐसा कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कर रहे हैं। ये सिखाने के लिए बहुत टाइम लगा भाई। हाईएस्ट डेथ्स हैव टेकन प्लेस इन अमेरिका कैन यू इमेजिन? कैसे हुआ भाई? तो तुम्हारा मेरा क्या फर्ज है? मैं आपको सिखाने के लिए नहीं, तुम्हारे लिए बोल रहा हूँ। ये भारतीय संस्कृति, परंपरा और तत्वज्ञान का नया रूप दुनिया के सामने रखने का दायित्व तेरा और मेरा है। एंड दैट इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट ऑफ व्हाट एजुकेशन स्टैंड्स फॉर, जिसे हमने कहा है कि वैल्यू बेस्ड यूनिवर्सल एजुकेशन सिस्टम, अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द रोल ऑफ साइंस एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी, स्पिरिचुअल कंपोनेंट, ये स्पिरिचुअली ओरिएंटेड साइंटिफिक लेबोरेटरी है। ये बिल्डिंग नहीं है। कभी जाके देखो अंदर, खड़े हो जाओ एंड टॉक टू द स्टैचू ऑफ जीसस क्राइस्ट, गौतम बुद्धा, महावीरा, एनी स्टैचू दैट यू लुक एट। आइंस्टाइन की तरफ देखो, न्यूटन की तरफ देखो, सोक्रेटिस की तरफ देखो, भारतीय तत्वज्ञान की तरफ देखो। Go in the evening, stand somewhere and look at it very calmly. Seeing, understanding, believing and अनुभूति करना है। Understand, appreciate it. उसके बाद आपका दिल और उनका मन और दिल जोड़ सकता है। And it will teach you the lessons of your life, how to live and how not to live. इसका प्रयास है ये। मैं आपको धन्यवाद देता हूँ, लेकिन ध्यान में रखना भाई, तमाशा करना, पब में जाना, क्लब में जाना और कुछ मज़ा करना, ये जीवन का मकसद नहीं हो सकता है। मज़ा करो, आनंद ले लो, लेकिन इस संस्कृति जो है दुनिया को रास्ता दिखाने वाले, ध्यान में रखना। मेरी बोल के नहीं, तो मेरी प्रार्थना है। कस्तूरी रंगन साहब, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हमारे मिनिस्टर साहब को भी धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद।
Can we have a standing ovation for Dr. Vishwanath D. Karatsa and a huge round of applause on that, my dear students, for the founder, President, Dr. Vishwanath D. Karatsa. The creator of the dome, of course, as we mentioned, the architectural grandeur, the world's first scientific and spiritual laboratory. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The students will be, and of course, us as well, will need your blessings to carry forward in life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed honored and privileged to have amongst us the Chief Guest of Honor, Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji, Padma Vibhushan, Honorable Chancellor, Central University of Rajasthan, Chairperson, National Education Policy 2020, former Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, and former head of ISRO amongst us. But before requesting Sir to address the gathering, may I please request my technical team to relay a video on the life and work of Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji. Over to my technical team.
Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturi Rangan headed the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, from 1994 to 2003. He is presently Chancellor of Central University of Rajasthan and NIIT University. He is the former Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University and the Chairman of Karnataka Knowledge Commission. He is a former member of the Rajya Sabha and a former member of the now defunct Planning Commission of India. He was also the director of the National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore, from 2004 to 2009. Dr. Kasturi Rangan served as chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization for 9 years. He was the chairman of Space Commission and secretary to the Government of India in the Department of Space. In ISRO, he served as the director of ISRO Satellite Center, overseeing the development of new generation spacecraft, the Indian National Satellite, INSAT-2, the Indian Remote Sensing Satellites, IRS-1A and 1B, as well as scientific satellites. He was also the project director for India's first 2 experimental Earth observation satellites, Bhaskara-1 and Bhaskara-2. Dr. Kasturi Rangan is a member of all the 4 National Science Academies of India and several international academies. He is a member of the International Astronomical Union and a fellow of the World Academy of Sciences. He is a recipient of the 3 major civilian awards from the Government of India, the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan, and India's second highest civilian award, the Padma Vibhushan. We warmly welcome Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturirangan.
With a huge round of applause, my dear students, let us all welcome the Chief Guest of Honor, Dr. K. Kasturiranganji.
Most revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karatji, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Dr. Rahul V. Karad, the Executive President, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Professor R.M. Chitnis, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Prashant Dave, the Registrar, eminent and erudite invitees, members of the management, members of the academic staff, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of great pride and privilege to be invited to this 4th convocation of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, MIT World Peace University, Pune. I would like to express my profound gratitude to Dr. Vishwanath Karadji and his illustrious son, Sri Rahul Karadji, for this honor done to me. It's always a matter of great experience to visit your institutions and feel for myself, personally, the extraordinary ambience of erudition, scholarship, and tranquility that is typical of your idyllic ecosystem. I'm aware that the associated group of MIT institutions encompass 4 universities with 15 campuses both within and outside Maharashtra, with 8,000 teaching faculty and 65,000 students right from KG to PhD. This is indeed an awesome system for quality education in this country, encompassing liberal arts, science, engineering, medicine, humanities, and business management, among other areas and themes of modern education. It is truly a kind of the knowledge system which symbolizes the concept of world-famous research and teaching universities, imparting holistic and well-rounded development of its students, thereby enabling the creation of an enlightened, sustainable, and productive society. I'm indeed fortunate to be sharing today's forum with Honorable Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh. With high credentials of academic record, the Honorable Minister presently is playing an extraordinary role in the context of shaping the future of education for this country, which is both timely and transformative. My short association with him clearly brings out his ambitions, his aspirations, and a vision for India as an erudite society of the 21st century. Thank you that I could get this opportunity. When I met Dr. Vishwanath Karadji some years back, I was deeply impressed by his extraordinary vision which he had laid out for our society to make it a truly an enviable one globally. His deep commitment to quality education, touching the lives of all strata of the society, is indeed praiseworthy. His concept of education is strongly influenced by his ideas of molding young minds towards creating future citizens with ethical values and global mindset. The world's largest dome at the Loni campus, which stares at me here,
that symbolizes Indian values, humanity, and world peace is truly an extraordinary way of conveying his message to the wide cross-section of this society. I use this opportunity to pay my own humble tributes to you, respected Dr. Vishwanath. I am delighted to note that the rich legacy of Dr. Vishwanath Karadji is being taken forward with even greater force and effectiveness by his extraordinarily gifted son, Sri Rahul Karad. I am sure in the years to come, these pioneering initiatives of the founder will find even greater and wider resonance in the context of the 21st century Bharat. I would like to say this in the context of the little thing that was exposed to me of his own vision and direction for this institution and how it can have a broader influence on the welfare of this society. I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate Rahulji for this and also wish him the very best in the coming years. I also use this occasion also to greet the members of the management, faculty, and other staff of this university. My dear students, today marks an important day in your lives and a significant milestone in your life's journey. Entering into this institution facing intense competition, you pursued your academic work with great dedication. The rich ambience and heritage of this place to which you belong is an enduring source of inspiration. By your hard labor and determination to maintain high standards, you earned your degrees and awards. It's a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your teachers, parents, and also those who have had any part in shaping your life so far. I warmly congratulate each one of you which have the proud age of graduating today. My best wishes go with you for your success and for achieving what you have been aspiring for and dreaming about. Hope, courage, conviction, and determination are qualities that will help you to achieve your future goals. In the context of the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi's vision for India on the completion of 100 years of its independence, I would like to quote the following. India to be the global fountainhead of skilled, resilient, culturally diverse human resources, leading the world in ensuring well-being and improved quality of life of individuals and developing an inclusive society. Promoting innovation and research to empower people through the knowledge and good health and create sustainable opportunities to achieve Atmanirbharta and attain new heights in the Amrit Kaal. That's what the Prime Minister's vision for the 100th year of India's independence is going to be. With our last education policy formulated 30 years ago, India now leads an educational system aligned to the aspirational goals of the 21st century. Education, while remaining rooted to India's value systems and ethos. This is what Vishwanath told us about the future of education and the importance of India's own value systems to influence the same. The vision of India's new educational system, as laid out in the NIEP, has been crafted to ensure that it touches the life of each and every citizen, consistent with their needs and necessities, and help to create a just and equitable society. The policy therefore provides an integrated yet flexible approach to education and also keep the interconnectedness of the various phases of education in mind as it laid down an end-to-end educational roadmap for the country. The policy articulates a broad view of education encompassing the holistic development of youth with special emphasis on kindling the creative potential of each individual in all its richness and complexity. Over the next decade, India will have the highest population of young people in the field. More than 50% of the age below the age of 35 years, aspiring for high-quality education. This demographic dividend must be taken advantage of. Globalization and demands of a knowledge economy and a knowledge society called for emphasis on the need for acquisition of new skills by learners on a regular basis for them to learn how to learn and to become lifelong learners, a critical consideration that needs to be addressed appropriately. Therefore, it's essential that children and youth in the country are equipped with the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values, as well as employable skills that would enable them to contribute to India's social, economic, and political transformation. Universities are the foundations on which the nation building rests. They symbolize academic freedom and fountainhead of inspiration, acting as perennial sources to generate and disseminate new ideas and knowledge. Among the several models of institutions providing opportunities for higher learning in the contemporary world, universities still occupy a central place with time-tested methodologies and value systems. They provide an effective ecosystem for interaction among diverse disciplines, a crucial element for development of an integrated view of this modern and complex world. In this process, they set the example and standards for enlightened citizenship. The perpetual search for knowledge and ideas has been the hallmark of our intellectual heritage. The following quotation from Rig Veda very effectively underscores this. Ano badraha kardamo yandu vishwadaha. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere, unhindered and overflowing. I am saying all this about a university with the full conviction that MIT World Peace University is moving towards a system of education that brings the highest level of erudition and scholarship while keeping in mind the needs of the youth to pursue endeavors of their choice. I see your university's credentials in this context to be impeccable. At this juncture, it's appropriate to say a few words about the higher education. I'm not supposed to elaborate on this, but some of the important highlights. We do recognize that our present undergraduate system looks to achieve mastery in silos, and short-sighted policy would simply have called for improving job readiness on the day one. This policy recognizes that such an approach is dangerously out of step with the world that is rapidly changing. It recognizes that students must be given a much broader, multidisciplinary foundation so that they can adopt and reinvent themselves as necessary over their entire working life. I also want to stress the holistic aspect which aims to develop all capacities, not only intellectual but aesthetic, social, physical, emotional, and moral capacities in an integrated manner. Such a system is necessary to provide the kind of education that is required for the 21st century. In the 4-year undergraduate program, there is a provision for the student to explore their interests and develop a broad base in the first 2 years. Then over the next 2 years, the students will have several options to prepare more directly for the world of work. These options include vocational education as well as teacher education. I want to clearly emphasize why the policy advocates strongly for education, vocational education, and school education within the higher education system. And I know this university is planning some of these components as a part of this education. With advances in technologies like artificial intelligence and augmented reality, we clearly foresee an increasing number of hybrid jobs where a human's vocational skills will complement the capabilities of high-tech equipment. Thus, the policy tries to change our conception of the vocational education and to rethink its value. The case for school education within the higher educational institution is equally clear because it is essential to provide teachers with a sufficiently broad and deep knowledge base to strengthen our schooling system. The 4-year system will also give students the option to pursue undergraduate research, and an honors degree will grant them direct access to PhD program. This management of research will be covered by the National Research Foundation. We have recommended a strong group to oversee and plan
and guide the research in the country, the National Research Foundation. The management of this foundation, you call it NRF, whose primary role will be to nurture a vibrant research system through adequate funding, mentoring, and careful monitoring. This is going to be particularly important for university system. The current 900 and odd universities in the country have a poor research capability. The whole idea is to rejuvenate this system and create those of the policies that will enable this kind of a thing. This is, can you get some water? NRF will ensure that the research proposals are funded purely on the basis of merit, following a rigorous review, peer review process. It will support research in all disciplines. The most important thing is this research program will support all disciplines of research, including multidisciplinary research, arts and humanities, social sciences, engineering, technology, sciences and mathematics. It will also fund specific projects of critical importance, such as mitigating the impact of, for example, the climate change. I would like to say a few words about the reformed regulatory structure, because there is quite a lot of questions that are asked about the regulatory structure. These changes will ensure that the distinct functions of regulation, accreditation, is it disturbance? Can I complete this? These changes will ensure that the distinct functions of regulation, accreditation, funding, and academic standard setting will be performed by independent things. The light and tight regulatory framework reflects one of the core principles of the policy to improve our educational system. A perspective of the final landscape for higher education as well as detailed roadmap will consider how the translation will take place. I don't want to go into the details of it, but I am extremely happy to hear from Sri Rahul Karadji that you are preparing a guideline which can be also useful for other institutions to come out with appropriate strategies in the context of higher education, with the NEP as the central direction. That's really something which all of us should be looking forward. All I want to say at this stage is, with the I am happy to say, I want to say this with respect to the higher education. There is a lot of questions again with regard to how is it doing in terms of the ground. I am happy to say that the inspiring leadership, we have Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh here with us today. He is deeply involved with education. Then we have Dharmendra Pradhanji, who has been really an overall interest, and then we have the overall interest and support of our visionary Prime Minister. And this is not just not tokenism. They have been deeply involved. Even weekly reviews are taking place to know where we are. So that is the level to which the seriousness has been brought in the whole system with regard to the NEP system implementation. I have something to say about space, but I don't know whether there is enough time for that for today. So I don't know if that is not there. I will leave the lecture with all of you, and I think you will have an opportunity to learn. All I want to say is, even though I said something about education, 30 years of my life was spent in space. We built some of the best systems in the world. I only want to say one example, the National Remote Sensing Satellite of India. We started with practically nothing. In the next 5 years, we said that we understood how to make it. In the next 7 years, we built a satellite which was comparable to the best in the world. And in the next 7 years, we built a satellite which is the best in the civilian world. That is what our Indian youngsters can do. So this is what has happened. We have done this in several cases. The most important thing I would like to tell the youngsters is that we have a huge manned spaceflight program, the Gaganyaan. It's an opportunity for placing Indians in space. They will travel in space. They take off from those points to other planetary systems and things of that kind. This is going to be a major program. You will see it fructifying in the next 2 to 3 years, and even 5 years you will have Indians up in space. The other one is with respect to making sure that we have a planetary exploration. We are going to Moon, we are going to Mangalyaan, but more importantly, we are also now going for other stars in the other planets in the solar system. And most importantly, we are also building a telescope which could also start looking for the potential life in other solar systems. This will be the first time that a search will be made for a potential life. Even though now we have planets, we have planets which can really usher life in their atmosphere, there is still no proof that other than Earth that we have a life elsewhere. So this is one of the telescopes that are going to be built by ISRO in the future. And then there are astronomical studies. You know what is James Webb telescope? We have an astrosat which is creating waves all across the world in astronomical research. All these are a part of the next 50 years of India's science space program. This helps you to work in the frontiers of science and technology. I don't think there is any other opportunity which can put you in that kind of a challenge. So youngsters, be aware that you have got tremendous possibilities waiting for you in our own country, and there are many, many countries vying with each other to work with India in this connection. I want to summarize my, not just make a conclude thing, is I want to say why we Indians have been able to do this space. One unique aspect of India's successful space program I would like to emphasize is the ability to enforce the highest standards of quality and excellence as a part of each and every endeavor that goes into building a space system, like a satellite. This has to be a sustainable culture and cannot be a one-shot affair, since each space mission demands its own highest level of practices. In the broader context of our country, the concept of excellence should be the part of our national culture, elevating these islands like space into continental proportions. Nations which sustainable to this culture will have the most decisive advantage to successfully compete with others in this. My dear young friends, the story of India's space endeavor promises even more excitement. I told you about the various possibilities that are there. I'm sure you will find the right type of challenges. You are among a privileged few to receive education in this university. Contribute your mind for your future and for the future development of this country. Always remember that we bequeath a great heritage as Indians. We belong to a land that nourished an ancient culture, which is a fountainhead of values that enrich life, which leads human development. The rich heritage of thought and experience handed down to us by countless noble souls. And I see Vishwanath ji here. I always see him as a symbol of that kind of a thing. And they have deep implications to the process of shaping our life. I am hopeful that you will integrate these values in your future and derive immense benefit. I would like to conclude my address by commenting on the life and its meaning. And I want to use Henry Ford, all of you know what he did. He said like this: life is a series of experiences, each one of which makes us bigger, even though sometimes it is harder to realize it. For the world was built to develop character, and we must learn that the setbacks and griefs which we endure help us in our marching forward. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you are right. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success, unquote. In all that lies before you, may Almighty grant you wisdom, success, and true sense of fulfillment of your cherished ideas and goals. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can we have a standing ovation for our Chief Guest of Honor, Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji.
So I request everybody to give a standing ovation to the most revered Kasturi Rangan sir. For a minute, my dear student leaders, just try to get into the shoes of his professional career from the young age till now. If you can Google it out, I think he's a great inspiration for our country. Thank you, Kasturi Rangan sir, for your participation today. Great inspiring speech. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Before proceeding further, I have a very important instruction to all the students. Please don't leave the Sabha Mandap until and unless the program is formally declared as closed. Student volunteers, kindly ensure that. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the honor and privilege to have amongst us the chief guest of the session, Honorable Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh Ji, Honorable Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Government of India. Before requesting Sir to address the gathering, may I please request my technical team to relay a video on the life and work of Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh Ji. Over to my technical team.
Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh was sworn in as a Union Minister of State by the President of India on 7 July 2021. He officially took charge as Minister of State for External Affairs and Education on 8 July 2021. Dr. Singh is a postgraduate in geography and earned his PhD from Guwahati University. He served in different capacities, including as a lecturer, assistant professor, deputy registrar, and registrar. He also served as director in charge of the UGC Academic Staff College and College Development Director of